This is Cincinnati Law, the nation's fourth oldest continuously operating law school and Ohio's first. If you talk with a Cincinnati law student, you'll undoubtedly hear them say that the biggest advantages of attending UC Law are its small size, access to faculty and administration, and a staff devoted to the success of every student. Our Student Services Department houses our Office of Admissions and Financial Aid, Student Affairs, Registrar, and the Center for Professional Development. As a student, you'll have full access to the support and services within these walls. At the heart of Student Services sits the Center for Professional Development, your #1 resource for professional development. Staffed by 5 attorneys with more than 75 years of legal experience, you'll find their modern-day Rolodex to be one of your biggest advantages. Get to know the CPD staff early in your law school career, as they have the expertise to help you develop, update, and execute your professional plan. Dean Verna Williams, the college's first African-American dean, can be found at the center of the College of Law. A graduate of Georgetown University and Harvard Law School, Williams is a leader in civil and women's rights. In fact, she successfully argued before the United States Supreme Court. The Dean's Suite is open to all, and students are always welcome to stop in and say hello. The college houses many renowned centers and institutes, including the renowned Urban Morgan Institute for International Human Rights, the nation's first center at an American law school dedicated to international human rights studies and its oldest human rights program. As a first year, you'll have the opportunity to site check for the center's legal journal, the Human Rights Quarterly, one of the world's foremost human rights publications. Our trial courtroom is the ideal setting for our trial practice team, moot court team, competitions, and many other daily activities. This space is also used to host many of our smaller classes, and you will often find speakers and student events keeping the room busy with activity. One of the university's most prominent institutes can be found at the College of Law. Cincinnati Law's Ohio Innocence Project works to exonerate innocent prisoners. OIP is considered to be one of the most successful innocence programs of its kind in the nation, having aided in the release of 30 wrongfully convicted Ohioans who have collectively served more than 600 years behind bars. Students can serve as fellows with OIP and serve in their clinic. Faculty at Cincinnati Law can be found on the 4th floor of the college and are accessible with either set office hours or by appointment. It is also common to find students engaging with faculty outside of the classroom, grabbing coffee or a bite to eat, discussing professional opportunities, employment contacts, or advice on studies in the legal field. Cincinnati law students regularly note their relationships with faculty as one of the best qualities of a UC legal education. The 3rd floor of the College of Law houses many of our smaller classrooms, student activity spaces, and the entry to our law library. Classroom 306, affectionately referred to as the Map Room, is the perfect representation of the collaboration and discussion-based classes we are known for at Cincinnati Law. It is also representative of the smaller class sizes you'll come to love as a UC Law student. Cincinnati Law is known for its exceptional opportunities to learn the law beyond the classroom. Our moot court and trial teams are perfect examples of this. Moot court is the perfect opportunity to hone in on your oral and written advocacy skills. Students can try out for moot court early in their 2nd year and will have the opportunity to compete in front of lawyers and judges in competitions across the country. The Crow's Nest, named for its beautiful views high in the trees, is a student favorite for group study, small events, or just to relax. Pull up a chair and watch the breeze move the trees as you study for your finals or write your end-of-term paper. The Crow's Nest also provides a bird's-eye view of a small sampling of the more than 40 restaurants and bars conveniently located next to the College of Law. The University of Cincinnati Law Review is a quarterly publication produced by 2nd and 3rd year law students. The review, along with its counterparts at all other accredited law schools, makes a significant contribution to scholarly legal literature. Each year, approximately 30 students are invited to join the Law Review as associate members. As a Cincinnati Law student, you will have your Bearcat ID, which gives you 24/7 access to the building and library. Students are given free, unlimited access, training, and printing privileges to the main legal databases, Westlaw and LexisNexis. You'll find yourself frequenting our computer labs to complete and print your assignments. The law library is expansive, spanning 4 floors. study carrels are available to reserve for an entire semester, free of charge, to ensure you have a quiet place to study while at the college. On the second floor, you'll find another student computer lab, as well as many private student spaces throughout. Cincinnati Law's first floor is home to our many student-centered spaces, as well as our larger amphitheater-style classrooms. The first floor lounge is where you can find students at all times of the day, relaxing, studying, or socializing in between classes. Our student cafeteria serves as a social hub for students, housing the vending machines, refrigerators, microwaves, and of course, the coffee. The first floor is also home to student lockers. Every student has their own locker, providing a safe place to store your books, coats, and other belongings. Cincinnati Law houses two larger lecture halls. The larger of the two, room 114, serves as both a classroom and a courtroom, and is most frequently used for our larger speaker series and major events. As you walk down these hallowed halls, you'll often be reminded of those who came before you, those who paved the way for greatness. Alumni like William Howard Taft, former President and Supreme Court Justice of the United States. And whether your aspirations are to join the highest court in the U.S. or to fight for the rights of everyday citizens in state or local court, you'll find it here. You'll be both challenged and trained to join the next generation of exceptional lawyers and leaders. Your next starts now, and it begins at Cincinnati Law.